The old promise was simple: go to college, get a good job, buy a home. For a lot of young Americans, that story is breaking. Now, a surprising number say they would flip the order. If they could start over, they would choose homeownership before college. That sounds extreme, but when you look at wages, debt, and housing costs together, it starts to feel less like rebellion and more like math. And that is the real story here. This is not anti-education. It is about whether the traditional path still lines up with financial reality. A recent Realtor.com article highlighted a survey from Clever Real Estate. In that survey, 43% of college undergrads said they would prioritize buying a home over attending college. The same survey found students expect to earn about $80,000 1 year after graduation. But many also doubt that first job will pay enough to make buying a home possible. More than half said they do not think their first post-college paycheck will be enough to buy a home. That gap between expectations and reality matters. It matters because people are not only questioning college costs, they are questioning the timeline of adulthood that used to feel automatic. The financial squeeze starts early. The National Association of Colleges and Employers reported an overall average starting salary of $65,677 for new bachelor's degree graduates. At the same time, student debt remains heavy. Education Data Initiative estimates the average federal student loan debt for bachelor's degree graduates is about $29,550. Then comes housing. Realtor.com reported a national median listing price of $415,450 in March of 2026. Put those numbers together and the tension becomes obvious. A starter salary meets a large debt bill, then runs straight into a very expensive housing market. And there is another layer people feel, even if they do not quote it out loud. Standard federal student loan repayment is commonly structured around 10 years. That means many graduates are trying to save for a down payment during the same decade they are paying off school. That overlap changes the whole timeline. Realtor.com research found households that buy by age 30 are associated with about 22.5% higher net worth at age 50 than those who wait until their 40s. In other words, the longer home ownership gets delayed, the more expensive that delay can become. It is like trying to climb a ladder while someone keeps adding rungs. That helps explain another finding in the survey. Many students think they will own a home before 30, even as the typical first-time buyer has gotten much older. National Association of Realtors research has shown the median age of first-time homebuyers has climbed sharply, reaching 40 in its latest profile. The first-time buyer share fell to just 21%, a record low. So the challenge is not only earning enough, it is earning enough soon enough, while also paying rent, saving for a down payment, and servicing debt. And the broader labor market is not exactly erasing that pressure. The Bureau of Labor Statistics says total U.S. employment is projected to grow about 3% from 2024 to 2034 overall. That means young workers are entering an economy where strong outcomes still exist, but they are not evenly distributed, and the path to above-average pay matters more than ever. This pressure is fueling a broader rethink. For decades, college was treated as the default route to stability, status, and a middle-class life. For many careers, that still holds true. If you want to become a doctor, teacher, engineer, or many kinds of licensed professional, college is not optional. But outside those fields, more young people are asking a different question. Not which path sounds respectable, but which path gets me stable fastest. That is why trade schools, apprenticeships, certifications, and military service are getting fresh attention. They can shorten the road to income and reduce student debt. And this is not just a vibe shift. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, electricians earned a median annual wage of $62,350 in 2024. That occupation is projected to grow 9% from 2024 to 2034, much faster than the overall average. Cybersecurity is another example. Information security analysts earned a median annual wage of $124,910 in 2024. That field is projected to grow 29% through 2034. In some parts of tech, certifications, portfolio work, clearances, and hands-on experience can significantly shape hiring. The Realtor.com piece included people who followed those paths. One bought a first home in the mid-20s after technical training instead of a 4-year degree. Another used military service and later a Veterans Affairs home loan benefit to make homeownership work. And that benefit is meaningful. The VA says nearly 90% of VA-backed loans are made with no down payment, which can remove one of the biggest barriers younger buyers face. That does not make housing cheap. Monthly payments still matter. Insurance, taxes, and maintenance still matter. But removing the down payment hurdle can completely change the timeline. So when young adults compare pathways, they are not always comparing education to ignorance. Often they are comparing one debt structure to another, one earnings timeline to another, and one age of stability to another. Still, there is a danger in turning this into a simple college versus no college debate. That misses the real decision. The smarter question is return on path. What training, cost, debt load, and earning timeline fit the life you actually want? A degree can still be a great investment, but not every degree pays off the same way, and not every high-paying career begins on a university campus. For some people, college is the clearest route to meaningful work and long-term earnings. For others, the fastest path to stability may be hands-on training or service. And homeownership should not be the only measure of success, but it is a useful stress test for whether a financial plan is working. If young adults are willing to trade prestige for affordability, that says something bigger than personal preference. It says the system is sending a signal. The message is not that education has lost value. It is that timing, debt, and housing costs are reshaping what value looks like for a new generation. So when nearly half of undergrads say they might choose a home over college, hear the warning underneath it. They are not rejecting ambition. They are chasing a version of stability that feels real.